And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored and our special report tonight, AI, friend or foe. It goes without saying AI will change our lives and the way we make a living in the future. Statistics already indicate some jobs have been eradicated because of the technology, but new positions have been created to work with AI. Joining us to talk about it, Dr. Dietrich von Biedenfeld and CPA and attorney Lucy Petry. Now, guys, we've seen over time history. Always when there's new technology, well, people end up paying. When we got the laptop or desktop computer, many secretaries disappeared. So are we surprised that this is the direction we're going? But keep in mind, 119,000 jobs have been created as a result.
I'm not surprised at all. This is how technology evolves. We find ways of doing things better, faster, cheaper. This is just a natural progression.
Absolutely, and I agree with Lucy that the idea of the carriage maker being out of work doesn't mean that then there aren't additional jobs for manufacturing facilities or building those new manufacturing facilities for automobiles or airplanes, right? Jet engines versus turboprops. There may have been a transition, but then there were new jobs created from that, including design jobs, warranty jobs, of course the legal jobs that come from that, where new forms of litigation arise, where you say, oh, well, this cause of action existed before, it doesn't exist in this new technological framework, but now we have a different area of law to practice. So I think, you know, the complexity of the tax code is an area where there was a great amount of legal development where that maybe it didn't exist before. Concurrently, some of these areas like diplomacy, maybe those areas of law and practice are sort of diminishing in the current environment of threats to USMCA. So I think it's they're going to be new jobs. I don't know that these statistics are 100% accurate when we think about Bureau of Labor statistics just kind of coming on board again. But at the end of the day, you know, it's throughout history.
Yeah.
And what we have seen, even in both of you are lawyers, in your industry as attorneys, we've seen people attempting to use AI to create briefs, and many of them have been wrong. So you still need that human element. Now, when we think about the future and humans being replaced by AI, or working with AI, do they have to gather the skills needed to be able to keep up? Because there are a lot of older workers, and asking them to learn something about AI may be difficult, Lucy.
So going back to the legal people using AI in the courts, that is absolutely happening. Somebody even tried to argue a case before a judge using AI, and the judge said, absolutely not. You get out of here.
They were admonished by the judge.
And the courts are getting bogged down because they're getting all these fake cases and fake citations that they have to go now and check and find out whether they're real or not. So that is causing the courts to work extra hard. But it is making it easier for people to get a contract online, perhaps, or get an interpretation. Is it accurate? I don't know. It could be or it could not be, but it may help some people who had no access whatsoever to legal representation in the past.
And of course, I want you guys to help the viewers out there. How would you tell them to best prepare for the future when it comes to AI if they want to stay in the job market?
I'd say generationally it depends. If you're a new graduate, the idea of utilizing AI to its full potential, but also learning how to access it where you can remove those hallucinations where it's citing improper case law, or where you can ensure that you are still learning the tools such as empathy or offering perspective in context, that critical thinking that the AI can only do based on programmers. And so whoever the programmer is may not be an attorney, may not be a medical professional, may not be a financial planner, a yoga instructor, a mental health professional. And so those are areas where the programmer still can't get the AI to have the right tools. So if you know which questions to ask it, use it properly. If you're an older worker, some of that idea is positioning yourself in a way where you're offering wisdom, where you're taking the skills you have, right? If you're not the hare, figure out how to be the tortoise.
All right, and what would you tell the viewers out there to prepare for the future in the last 30 seconds we have here, Lucy?
Absolutely, take advantage of all the free courses, all the free education that is out there, but also watch out for scams. I'm really concerned with the older population being susceptible to newer scams, and sometimes they cannot even tell apart what is real and what is not. So definitely be careful and aware of that.
And of course, there are a lot of of AI scams out there. I think a
Exactly.
report just came from the federal government showing just how many people, because we're getting close to
Right.
Valentine's, how many romantic scams are out
Yes.
there as a result of AI. Thank you both for joining us here on The Factor. We'll be back with more Factor as we explore AI's impact on our mind, body, and soul. Stay with us. I'm Isiah Factor, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor.